Hey everybody, Chalgrove again, and today guys, I'm here to do another anime review, as my review is to Attack on Titan Season 2, Episode 2, guys. Now before guys, the video, Boku no Hero Academia, I actually done that video last time, I done it yesterday, and yes, my dog buddy has died. And that's the reason why I felt sad in that video. It's for anybody who was wondering. I filmed it yesterday. And yeah, I still feel sad, but not as bad as yesterday. But yeah. But anyway, I'm just saying. The reason why it's uploaded late, because it's uploaded late. For some reason, it was not uploading properly, but. So I had to re-upload it, so yeah, that's the reason why that review is late of Boku no Hero Academia. But either way, let me get into a review of Attack on Titan Season 2, Episode 2. And also, like I said, until I get my new camera, I've been using my phone camera to review certain anime, like I said, that really caught my interest, or I reviewed previously, and I really want to review them, especially, like I said, Season 2s, as if I ever done, well, even though I didn't review Psychono, I had done videos on Psychono before, so in a way, I'd sort of am obliged to review it, but also with, like, Attack on Titan Season 2, it's fucking Season 2 Attack on Titan, so be a way to not be able to review it, like I can, because as you guys saw, because as it came out in 2013 and I started my channel in 2014, it makes somewhat sense why I did not review its anime Attack on Titan Season 1, but as Attack on Titan is big and I like Attack on Titan, I oblige myself to review it. But also, like I said, Boku no Hero Academia, I actually reviewed Season 1, so it makes logical sense I have to review Season 2. So, anyway, for pretty much anime that's not Season 2s, pretty much, if they're not Season 2s, then I'm more likely might skip for this season of anime, which of course is going to be the case. But for those three, I'm definitely going to review them because I have done previous videos on them. But anyway, let's get a review of Attack on Titan Season 2. So, guys, this episode, it mostly focused on Sasha, Potato Girl, who, it seems like most of her group split up to find individual cities and villages, to protect them, see if any Titans see if there's any Titans near around them, so they could protect, and also protect any survivors from the village. Now, Sasha went back to her village and went back to her village. Along the way, she finds a new village that already got attacked. Like a new village that already got attacked, and no one was there anymore. Like no one's already there anymore except for one girl and her mother, who was again eaten by a Titan, who surprisingly can fit through a house without destroying the fuck out of it. That means the Titan, even though it was still a giant, it was big enough to fit through fit in a house, fit in a normal size, roughly house. Like this, like a normal Western, like modern day size house. Because that house, that's what it looked like a modern day size house. It's not like the classic, it's not a bungalow. It's not a bungalow sized house. It's not a bungalow size. It was like a normal sized house. So a Titan can fit through. It can even fit through the fucking door by crouching. So yeah, but still, that means there must be more Titans out there that can fit through buildings. Like even those weird chubby baby Titans, there was no evidence that they can fit through the building. Like there was nothing, but this Titan can. This Titan can. Actually, when it looked like it was a human camera, like I thought it was a fucking human camera, but until I noticed. It's a fucking Titan. It's a fucking Titan. So as well as I came to the conclusion that maybe, just maybe, there is another way for a human to become a Titan, not just through some experiment of drugs or anything like what happened to Eren. Because it's obvious if you watched first season, there was evidence that how Eren got his Titan powers is what kind of is from a drug that his father gave him. And it looks, and of course we now. Like, from this new evidence we got now, but also from the evidence from other sources of Attack on Titan, and of course people who read the manga, which unfortunately I haven't, they more likely know more, but for what I have known from from an only anime watcher, the only conclusion I feel like this drug that got given to Eren, what doesn't give him the Titan powers. Humans already have the capability of using Titan abilities. Just some reason they don't know how to activate it yet, or control that gene in them to able to control this Titan ability. And that means what this drug does is forcibly awakens the ability to turn into a Titan, which of course activates Eren. Now, of course, as it's a drug, there might be some side effects even Eren won't know about, but I don't know about that, but only if you take too much of it, I believe, because Eren had it in for years, and so far nothing big happened to him, so it's only that he can turn into a Titan, and that's it. So, yeah. So this drug, like I said, this drug looks like it can turn him to, but it has effect on Eren's body, and makes him able to activate a certain Titan gene. But that means a lot of the ones that didn't take the drug, there's going to be some humans out there who can turn into Titans without this form of drug. And maybe one way of actually doing it is cannibalism. Because it makes sense, because when you're a fucking Titan, you eat humans. You can fucking eat. They eat humans. Titans look human to begin with. So in a way, even though technically they're a different creature, it's still a form of cannibalism. If you think about it, they're still human-based creatures, Titans. So maybe, for humans that turn into Titans without this drug that Eren had from his father, maybe the only way to turn into Titans is by cannibalism. And the side effect is, they come insane. Most of them come insane. Because we still have not got proven, maybe you might have a strong mind. If you still have a strong mind, maybe you can succumb from the delusion of madness from cannibalizing and still keep your abilities even though you cannibalize. And that's what reason why Annie or the Colossal Titan, these Titans are still freaking intelligent. They're still intelligent. And even the fucking Ape Titans, the fucking Ape Titan we got introduced in this season, the one that can fucking talk. Maybe these guys still committed cannibalism, but they had a strong enough mind to make sure they won't go delusional as these other Titans and stay pretty much, well, sane, you can say. But yet again, they can also take the same drug. They could have also taken the same drug, which means the reason why they did not go insane. But yet again, if you think about it, like, don't forget, if you guys also remember with Eren also going insane once he did try to transfer the Titan one time, but he's got his sane back, so maybe that might be false, because maybe when you do transfer the Titan, maybe your mind does go a bit crazy, you don't even have to be maybe you don't have to be accountable, you maybe don't have to do cannibalism to make sure your mind goes fucked. Maybe once you do transform the Titan, your mind goes fucking fucked. But because don't forget, it happened to Eren. But yet again, it may be just there for conclusion, just to give us hype that maybe humans can turn into Titans, and maybe there's a consequence by turning into Titan can go insane. But either way, that might not be the full case, because don't forget, like I said, Eren maybe did not have control his power, maybe that's the reason why he's gone insane. There might be some of the other reasons why these humans that could turn into Titans could be the same, like these Titans that could be the same who could also be humans. But yeah, but this Titan, like I said, this Titan can fit in a fucking building. It can fit into a fucking building. That makes it even more scary that these Titans can fucking fit in a fucking building. A normal sized building. That means you have a higher chance of getting fucking killed if you're in a building. Most people might feel like if you're maybe in the building, you can protect yourself because Titans won't be able to fit in. The only way they can actually get you if they're able to destroy the building. Unless the building itself is freaking hard, even a Titan can't destroy, like the fucking walls. Like, you have to be a fucking intelligent Titan, of course. Like, normal Titans, they weren't made to break through. But if these normal Titans can actually fit through a building, like can normally go through a building like normal people could, that means even normal sized buildings won't be safe. Normal sized fucking buildings won't be fucking safe for anybody. So yeah, they're fucking dead. But yeah, but very much what this Titan was doing, it was eating this girl's mother, and when Sasha got there, she tried to kill, she was even hitting the spot where the Titan should be dead. But it didn't die. Maybe the weapons? Like, even though it hit the certain spot, maybe the certain weapons, this the soldiers news, like the soldiers news to attack Titans are actually have some form of material or coating on them or something like that actually does affect the Titans, but unfortunately it only affects the location of the neck, like around here on the neck, like around this back part of the neck. Maybe that's how only way to kill them off is by using these certain weapons and also hitting that certain spot of the Titans. But yet again, it could be that maybe Titans that size don't have that ordinary weak points. Maybe because they have another weak point or something. But cause even though she hit that weak point that could have killed him, it didn't. It didn't affect him. So like I said, it's a possibility it could be the weapons that can kill him, long hitting the weak points, or that there are more information about the Titans that we don't even know about, and there's some that actually could survive even getting a hit point, get their weak point hitted. But anyway, now, and also with Sasha, she ends up saving the girl, and then in the episode she runs into her family who, after like weakening the Titan and running away from it, like they've survived, and she found out her father was riding with other people and running to safety, I take it. So, yeah. Now, also, like I said, about her father, we get some backstory also on Sasha about, that 3 years before she joined the Scout, 3 years before she joined the military, she, looks like she's from a tradition family. She's from a traditional family, like, she's from a family that believes in a certain tradition of way of living and religion. Like, she's from some form of religious family of city, and the way she speaks, like a foreign city, which people of foreign village, should we say? And we see the backstory of when she how the way she was different. How we see the difference between her back then and to her now, because compared to what we know her today, the one we know her as today, back then, she was a completely different person. Like, she still kept her fucking food deception. She still kept her food obsession, but she was somewhat different back then on a religious standpoint as well, but not too religious, of course, like their own traditional religion and traditions, but, it pretty much, we saw a backstory of her, and I gave a little backstory to her. And also, in the end of the episode, we got a bit about Corny, the bald-headed dude, the hard-headed dude, Corny. We found out, they found his group, and his group found his village, and they end up finding this Titan, lying on his house. And for some reason, this Titan's legs are too small and too thin for its body. So people might be wondering, how the fuck did it move? And it ends with the episode like that. Be like, that means this comes to the conclusion that, like, as it landed on his house, his mother, his father, his brother and sister, he has no idea if they're alive or dead. Like, there's a strong possibility that they're both all dead. Or that maybe one of them could be this Titan. Like I said, their arms and legs are fucking thin and small as fucking hell. Why is that? Why the fuck is that Titan like that? It could be because maybe it didn't eat, and it's been stuck there for some fucking long time for some reason, and it couldn't move for some reason, and it lost a lot of weight in its arms and stuff. It got weaker, and so the reason why it got so fucking thin arms and legs. Or that this Titan is actually an intelligent Titan, or in other words, a human, or pretty much an ordinary human that turned into a fucking Titan. So, that could be the case. That could be the fucking case, that this Titan's actually a human. Like, we already know, like, it's no longer a possibility it's going to be a human, because there's been tons of possibilities that a Titan's going to be a human. But yeah. But this Titan, this possibility is someone he knows. Like, more like one of his family members. So, if it ends up being a human, so it's either his mother, father, or brother or sister. The more likely, from the size of the Titan, possibly his younger sister, like his little sister, is the Titan. If that is, or it's just an ordinary Titan, like, not even connected to Corny, then that'll be a big deal. But we don't know anything about that yet, because it left with a cliffhanger, which again, fucking hell, that cliffhanger, that fucking got to me. When that cliffhanger happened, I was like, fuck! But, yeah, but anyway, yeah, no, animation. Animation looked good. Like, as always, Attack on Titan animation looks good. Like I said, it's supposed animation. But I digress, but I got to say, the animation did look good. So I'm biased with Ufotable. So I'm just biased with Ufotable because I just like their animation art style. But overall, I got to say, the animation for Studio White Fox, fucking good. I like the animation art style. Like, this episode looked good. Didn't see any problems. And yeah, and that's all I got to say. Anyway guys, that was my anime review to Attack on Titan Season 2, Episode 2. Hope you guys like it, become Tramp fans. Stay for guys and FML. Go down below my Ashton. And yeah, hope you guys like it. Come on, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys!